All right, guys, welcome into today's video where we're here to talk about the S1. That's right, not the A1, but the S1. Love this meme here. Gotta give a huge shout out. This thing made me laugh. I just had to put it in the video. Big shout out here to Benham for posting this S1 steak sauce. We love it. It is genius. So I had to retweet that. How we love it, man. And ironic enough, joking about this here. Then we also get Mr. George Palacaris today is on a roll with Twitter. George is out here being very active today, so something's coming. It's coming. So here's the post from George. Our team and advisors are working on the Nextbridge S1. We have already received the SEC response with the straightforward items. Next, getting all the information required for the follow-up. Hashtag progress and more updates to follow. First, I want to say thank you, George, for keeping us updated. In George we trust, guys. It's been back there since the beginning of all this. And like I said, in George we freaking trust. Here you can see I did this retweet where I said, Nextbridge, thank you, Palacaris, for keeping us updated. In George we trust. So there we go, guys. Just a matter of time. George has some other tweets out here as well. So let's go over these tweets as well. Like I said, George is very active. He has this picture here of the Meta facility. I must say, this is a beautiful facility here that Meta Materials has. And let's go look at the tweet that was attached to it. It's been great to host Fortune 50 customers at MMAT facilities. Lots of great business and growth opportunities means expanding revenues and team at our key locations globally. Our facility in Athens is renovated and growing. And wow, like I said, that there is an amazing looking building, man. That there is exciting. That's exciting if you're a shareholder right there. George out here tweeting about great possibilities from charging networks to battery supply, from data handling to recycle. Very bold move by California, which typically leads the way to the rest of the states. Which here, California bans the sale of new gas-powered cars by 2035. So about 13 years left of gas-powered cars selling in California. Maybe 2040 we'll have a bunch of other states in there as well. And by then, there could be more states by 2035 as well. And yeah, so that's all that. But also, we got to get in here to George's likes. George liked a lot of posts that might have answered some people's questions. So we're going to kind of cover these likes that George put out here on people's posts. Let's get down here to this one. So first one here I want to cover is Tedley. He did a retweet of George's post about the Nextbridge S1, and Tedley said there are a lot of people that have commented on George's update that obviously have no clue how an S1 works. There is no delay. We're right on track. This is how it works. And George put a like on it, which is true. This is just standard, process of how an S1 would go. And here you can see, James Vincent posted, comments were expected. Upon satisfaction of comments, the SEC will declare the registration statement effective. And right here he has this highlighted. Typically, the SEC renders comments to registration statements on Form S1 within 30 days after filing. Upon satisfaction of all comments, the SEC will declare registration statement effective. Boom, there you go. George put a like on that post as well. And here we got Benham here saying, key sentence in the filing process. Once a company has resolved all comments, it may request a statement to be declared effective in order to proceed with the transaction. And here you go. I'm sure I got this out of the way. And I'm going to give a shout thank you to everyone that has been posting this here. And here it says, when a company has resolved all division comments on a Securities Act registration statement, the company may request the commission declare the registration statement effective so that it can proceed with the transaction. And here it says, given public notice on the SEC's EDGAR system. So right now they have comments to do, and that's what they're working on. Like I said, it's all happening, guys. Just, you know what I mean? We've been waiting this long. What's a little bit more time? They're doing what they can do. This is the normal process of what is happening. So like I said, George out there tweeting, George out there putting likes on people's responses. And like I said, that's really exciting there that we're going to be getting something hopefully next week about this S1, which is really exciting, which I do like that. That's really amazing, actually, the S1 sauce. But anyway, so now we got that out of the way. We went to that first. Let's go take a look at the price action and volume today. So Meta Materials during the regular trading hours, down 3%. We gained about 1.5% here. We came up a little bit here after hours, actually. Yeah, 1.5%. So down about 1.5% for the day. Volume on MMAT is a little light. 6 million is the average volume. We traded a little shy of 3.3 million in volume. Take a look here at MMTLP, see where we're at. Ended at $1.40. We were up 0.72%. Kind of a break-even day. You know, it wasn't even a percent. So we did beat volume today. Average volume was 315,000, and we traded 412,000. And I can say part of that volume was me. I scooped up another, you know, a couple hundred shares today. I was going to keep buying them up, man, because I think there's going to be a huge run-up on this and excitement once this official filing comes out. Because, you know, when those articles come out, and it announces, like, you know, the new, you know, expiration, ex-dividend date, that gets any stock usually hyped up. So that's going to probably happen with this. All right, so let's take a look here at the FinTel and see what we got. Days to covers at 6.35 days. Now, we go to the short shares that are available. 8 hours ago, there was 0, guys. Last night when we did the video, there was down to 7,000. And remember, it went back to 300,000. Well, it started out the day at 700,000. During part of the day, it went down to 0, and someone returned a boatload of shares back to 850,000. So, like I said, these trading bots, these market manipulators, these shorts, these hedgies, they have tricks, and this is what they're doing. But like I said, not many shares available. Nice to see here on the short borrow fee that it did go up a little bit, which means it's getting harder to get. So yesterday we were at 11.48 and we're at 12.53. So it went up over 8% today. And at the max, it was over 13% to borrow. So at certain points, people was paying a little bit more premium to borrow the stock. So that's nice to see. Look at this here. The FINRA short volume ratio is basically a 59%, guys. They shorted the heck out of us at the dark pools today. So keep that in mind. And that's why the stock's going up. Let's take a look here at the oil prices. They're going up. As you can see, the market was brutally red today. But the energy sector, oil and gas, was actually green. WTI crude at $93.06, Brent crude at $101, and natural gas at $9.27. Now, there's this article out here that's pretty interesting, and maybe I'll try to put this link down below for you to watch the whole entire video or read this whole entire article on your own free time. But oil and gas producers to break new cash flows. This was just published today, a couple hours ago by Michael Kern. And says, despite rising costs, oil and gas producers globally are expected to book new records in cash flows and offer the best return on capital employment, ROCE, in 15 years. BMO Capital Markets said in a new report cited by Upstream. Stronger oil and gas prices will be the key driver of record cash flows in the industry, according to analysis by BMO Capital Markets of 120 oil and gas firms globally. Last year, for example, those companies generated a record $300 billion of free cash flow compared to $17 billion in 2020. That there is a, what, 5? That's almost like a 20x, guys. 15, 20x from 2020 to 2021, leading up here to, you know, 2022, which could be just as good as this 21, if not better. So I'm going to pin the link to this article, and you can read that down below. And I think we covered everything I wanted to cover, and I'm going to leave it with that there because I think that, you know, is pretty amazing. And to add to it, we got this here as well. We can put in the background. There we go. So when S1, S1 approval from SEC should be very soon. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Happy Friday, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.